President David Granger, members of Cabinet diplomatic envoys, the Commissioner of Police Leslie James, and other senior members of the policing body were among the attendees of the force's 180th anniversary celebrations, which began with a religious service. The event began with the traditional ceremonial drumhead parade, during which ranks displayed several marching techniques with the use of drums that were eventually and symbolically stacked on each other. Deputy Commissioner of Police Paul Williams, in his remarks, reminded ranks of the daily risk policemen face when maintaining law and order in society. He opined that policing in the 21st century has several challenges.
A right course of action today may be wrong tomorrow. Members of our society is evolving rapidly. It is evident politically, environmentally, socially, technologically, economically, and don't rule out demonically. There are factors that we ought to take into consideration to equip ourselves to serve efficiently and effectively.
The Deputy Commissioner of Administration further encouraged the gathering of serving members of the force not to be fearful or intimidated by what could happen to the force in the future.
Let us count on the Lord, our shepherd, who will give us wisdom and the spirit of boldness, so we will not be afraid of the future, and we will be able to stand against fear. Let us not be afraid of anything, even the danger of the night and the attacks of the day. In closing, permit me to quote from Psalms 91, verses 1 to 2. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty.
Meanwhile, Pastor Balgobin Ragnoth, during his sermon, preached about the iniquity of ungratefulness and the effects it could have if not nipped in the bud.
Unthankful people will demotivate you. Unthankful people will create an atmosphere of discouragement, and therefore you cannot afford the tragedy of having unthankful people around you. Remember what God has done for each and every one of you today.
Javon Vickery, HGP Nightly News.